Did you know that in the year 1391, where we are standing right now was the site of a terrible massacre against the Jewish population of Majorca? Think about it. All of the farmers and campers from all over the island came to the city of Majorca, came to Palma, which is in the distance over there, and they were upset. Why were they upset? Because they had just gotten through hunger. They had just got a huge famine. They had just gone through the Black Plague. Many people had died already. They were also in debt. Okay, so why are they coming to the city if they were in debt? Because a lot of the Jewish population here in Majorca, one of the only jobs they were able to do was money lending. Did you always wonder why Jews were always connected to money? What is this connection that happens? Are we just genetically able to be better with money? No, of course not. It's because from medieval times, this was one of the few jobs we were able to do. Jews were not able to be in agriculture. They were not able to be leaders in charge of armies or noble class. They were very, very specific jobs, and one of them was money lending. Why? Because back in the day, a Catholic could not lend money to another Catholic and charge interest. That was considered dirty. It was considered something that was not allowed to be done. So the king, in his infinite wisdom, said, if a Catholic can't lend money to another Catholic, let's let the Jew get that job. So that is why Jews were able to be in control of a lot of the money and the wealth and the banks that was going on in medieval times. So if you're a camper and you're a farmer and you're in crazy debt and your crops aren't going well, then of course you're going to be upset. So you come to the city to actually express your anger. And it wasn't against the Jews at first. It was against the noble class. It was against the royal authorities. And here's another thing. The Jews were property of the king. So by killing Jews, it was in a way you were attacking the king, showing the king's weakness. So they came here. A lot of the noble class came and they stayed behind in this castle, okay? 700 Jews were amongst them. They were kept and they were unable to be touched. The rebellion did not make it into this castle. And right here, where we are standing, the leader of the revolt, Bellver, he must have yelled out to the Jewish quarter because it was left unprotected by the royal authorities. They went back to the city of Palma where there was a huge massacre. 300 men, women, and Jewish children were killed. Even Christian neighbors who were trying to safeguard their Jewish neighbors, they were killed as well. And so this lasted for 2 days, maybe 3 days. And what's very interesting is at the end of this attack, the leaders of this rebellion were actually punished. Luis de Bellver was sent to Barcelona, and when he came back, his head was on the top of a mast of the boat coming back to Palma. And this was a way of King saying, hey, you can't attack my Jews. They are part of my treasury. They are part of my people, and you will be punished. That was in the year 1391, and that is when the bad things started happening, unfortunately, for the Jewish population here in Majorca. More to be learned with Jewish Majorca.